Dear Stephen Colbert, I've been monitoring your show since you debuted a few months ago. And my verdict? Your show sucks. Even though it's new, it feels dated. You look uncomfortable. The material feels like 50-year-olds telling 40-year-olds what 20-year-olds want to watch. But it isn't hopeless. I'm here to help. I started my own late-night show for 17 years in Canada. We were syndicated around the world and beat Leno and Letterman in head-to-head ratings. So I'm not talking out my ass. That would be more like a weird Senior Wences. First of all, you started with two problems. You followed an established host who cultivated an audience that expected a particular tone to the comedy. For viewers, it's like going to their favorite Greek restaurant and finding it now serves Thai. And you were well loved on your previous show, The Colbert Report, where you named your character Stephen Colbert. So people fell in love with that Stephen Colbert, and now we're watching a different Stephen Colbert. It's like a version of Spartacus, but there's only two of you. Kinda weird. And there's more. Your writers. The jokes they write for you suck. They feel like they come from the discount bin where other shows throw their cast-offs. Also, your sketches are crap. It doesn't feel like you. You look uncomfortable doing them, like burlap thong uncomfortable. Too much wacky and zany. You don't do wacky and zany, you do smart and focused. Leave wacky and zany to Jimmy Fallon. Also, act your age. You're older than Fallon and Kimmel, so don't try to compete with their material. So that means no more cutesy shtick about the internet. Target the audience in the older demos, the ones closer to your age who actually watch TV and have money to buy things. But all these are symptoms of the bigger problem. It isn't your show. It's a generic talk show template. Letterman had the benefit of starting under the radar, and he built a show where every aspect was an extension of his persona. The humor had a voice and flavor. They started with Letterman and built outward. Your show started with the show and plopped you into it. You need to look at it this way, Steve. Can I call you Steve? You need to look at it this way, Steve. You're not trying to fill the hole Letterman left. You're doing the Stephen Colbert show. So here's some advice. You're an experienced interviewer. Work with that. Stick with politics and current events in your shtick and stay away from wacky. But good satire takes high standards to work, so deal with your lazy-ass writers. Rather than trying to dance to their beat, feel free to break the standard talk show rhythms. The show is about you, so make it feel like you. And don't be afraid to bust some heads to get things on the right track. Your show has your name all over it. If it fails, you wear it, while the talentless schmucks who killed it get to slink off under the radar to their next jobs. There, I just offered you free what consultants charge thousands of dollars for. The first dose is free. Any more after this, you know where to find me. And I suggest you do.